My team.
Love to get the real estate, man.
But if I'm gonna add a team member, they need to be super qualified.
I wanted to, see if I could check this listing out, man.
You know what? If you find a parking spot, get up there in 10 minutes, then yes. And it sounds like you got some people behind you.
I'll be up in penthouse 905.
Will sees me as an opportunity, and I can't hate on him for that.
Oh, it's a fire hydrant.
Let's see how bad he really wants this. I mean, if it was me, I'd double park, put my blinkers on, and run my ass up the stairs if I had to. I'd eat that ticket any day of the week.
That's not a spot either. They're gonna move, I think.
Welcome back. It's a Money Monday on Liquid Lunch on NEWSMAX TV. I'm John TABACCO. We're at the Question Tequila Studios in downtown Manhattan. And on Money Monday, we bring on the money guests. And today, joining us from $1 Million Listing, it's William McLarnon. William is an up-and-coming realtor, broker, real estate agent here in New York. He's sidekick to Steve Gold, one of the key characters on $1 Million Listing. And William, they're portraying you as Steve's driver, but you're actually a quite productive agent yourself.
Yeah, actually, I started as his driver many years ago, just driving here and there. But I've always been a real estate agent the last 4 years in the city here. But yeah, I mean, in the show, has me driving here and there, and yeah, had a few blips this season, and I've last couple of years have done pretty well in sales. And yeah, it's a great time to buy in the market right now.
Well, so before we talk about the nature of the current real estate market, William, for folks that haven't seen $1 Million Listing, I know it's on Bravo, it's a very popular show. What exactly is the show? What's the premise of the show? It's a reality show where what happens?
So it's a reality show where they follow top 3-4 brokers in Manhattan, follow their everyday lives, as they take buyers around, as they represent sellers, just the nature of your everyday real estate. And it's it's got some humor in it. It's a great show. So basically, it's to show New York City's top New York City brokers.
What made you pursue real estate as a career?
So great question. I came to New York City actually as a model, but prior to modeling,
Way to brag.
Yeah. I don't want to brag. I came to New York City as an underwear model. Now you're a real estate agent. Does the modeling help with some of the older MILFs that are picking up? No, I mean, you got these divorcees. They're getting millions of dollars. They're not looking for a nice crib?
I mean, not necessarily MILFs, but I'm very thankful for modeling because I met a lot of people just in the industry, fashion industry, movie industry, plenty of people, and it's great to stay connected.
So now, good time to buy, bad time to buy?
It's a phenomenal time to buy right now. I was checking interest rates today. We're down to 3.75%. So it's a phenomenal time to buy. You've got very low interest rates. The market has cut by at least 12 to 16% in the Manhattan market as far as off the ask of the listings. So it's a phenomenal time to buy. We're in a correction right now, so every 8 to 10 years the market corrects. So.
One of the things we've been chronicling is how millennials haven't been driven towards home ownership as maybe their parents' generation was at the same age, certainly not their grandparents' generation. Why do you think that is? Is that just because millennials don't have the money the baby boomers do, or is there some sort of a cultural shift that's happening among millennials?
It's another great question. I think it's because the millennials, the parents have said, oh, save, 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 and I think they don't have the concept down where they need to save money, because in order to buy, you have to put a down payment down. So, in Manhattan, you're looking at least 20%. So, even outside the city, you need 10%. So, I think a lot of millennials, they'll spend, go to paycheck, and they don't have a savings account in order to put their down payment.
So we've had other realtors on the show, like Evie Angelakis, maybe focuses a little more on commercial, but she was saying that people are leaving New York State in droves these days, businesses particularly, and people. Now we hear that Donald Trump even moved out of New York to Florida. Is that part of this cyclical downturn, that there's less people that want to live in New York?
I think it's become a highly competitive market. You're dealing with the best of the best here, and If you're looking for pure profit potential, you know, if you're looking for an investment property, your cap rates may not be the best. So, you know, you're looking at it, you're just in a highly competitive market. You might get more for your dollar outside of here, but it's New York City. What's not to love about it? You know?
Well, I want to thank you, William McLaren, and he's actually John William McLarnon, if you want to look him up. But one of the finest realtors around. You can check him out on $1 Million Listing, one of the hottest reality shows on television also. And if you're looking for a model, you can also, do you still do any modeling? No.
For the right price.
I'm
I
full-time real estate now, focused on money, you know.
I came to New
Money
York
Mondays.
as a hair donor.
If you're looking at this 3-shot, you figure out who the model is. That shouldn't be hard. But we have a model American patriot joining us next. He's been on the show many times. Patriotic artist Scott Lebedo joins us on this Veterans Day to talk about his 22 program, which is to combat and advocate for funding to combat veteran suicide and a lot of other great things that Scott does for the country. There aren't many conservative artists, but we got them coming up next. Quick break, back at you right after this.